Our next film is a real disappointment. Even Cowgirls get the blues from the very talented director Gus Van Sant, the creator of Drugstore Cowboy and My Own Private Idaho. He's a talented filmmaker, but this one just doesn't cut it. It's based on the Tom Robbins cult novel about a woman hitchhiker with huge thumbs. We can relate to that. This is the story of female emancipation with the beautiful Uma Thurman as the woman any man would stop for.
Now you bumming around?
Yep.
Hitchhiking?
Please don't think me immodest, but I'm really the best.
You the best?
I am. When I was younger, I hitchhiked 127 hours without stopping.
Her travels take her to the all-woman Rubber Rose Ranch, where she is supposed to shoot a feminine hygiene TV commercial. But first, she is befriended by a character known as Bonanza Jellybean, played by the actress Rain Phoenix, who talks about cowgirls being a symbol of women's freedom and parity with men.
In the Rodeo Hall of Fame in Oklahoma City, there are just 2 cowgirls. 2. And both of them are trick riders. Trick riding is what cowgirls have almost always done in rodeo. Our society sure likes to see its unconventional women do tricks. That's what prostitutes call it.
The Rubber Rose Ranch is where this movie should take flight, but it is hopelessly grounded there in characters too quirky for their own good, including Angie Dickinson as the ranch's hostess.
Up there is where the fanny flap flies off at a rate of about 675 pounds a day. That's a lot of salted ham, sissy.
Even Cowgirls Get the Blues turns out to be all frosting and no cake, all oddity, little substance, with each character more outlandish than the last. I think the world has moved past this story. I think we can accept women living on their own together, so this story needs to take these characters, these fresh characters, and take us someplace fresh and provocative. The novel was written 18 years ago. For this film to work, I think the story had to be updated. I can't recommend Even Cowgirls Get the Blues, and I'm surprised because this is a filmmaker I really like.
Either. The one thing that I liked in the movie was the way that Rain Phoenix photographs. I think that in a different movie she could be a very interesting actress.
Yeah.
This movie is a complete disaster. I saw it last September at the Toronto Film Festival. It had its world premiere. It was supposed to open in another 2 weeks. The audience sat there in stunned silence.
Yeah.
They walked out with their eyes on the ground. The studio realized they had a disaster on their hands, and they yanked it from release, re-edited it. I've seen it now a second time. It's a little shorter. It's completely incomprehensible. You sit there wondering. Not only don't you comprehend the story, but you don't comprehend the purpose of the story. Well, and it's a waste of time.
I think that basically what they're trying to say is, I mean, they're trying to show her independent on her own, and all these women living on their own, but they're so what? So what?
Yeah.
You want to take us, we know that, now take us with these characters someplace.